Welcome back, everyone. For those just tuning in and have never met my husband, this is Heraldo Puga, and for those that know him, this is G Money. So, he joins us today with authentic Ecuadorian garments. That's his nickname, garments.
I didn't even know. I've called him G, but I've never. And now I will call you G Money.
Yeah, there you go.
That's fine.
Authentic Ecuadorian garments and handcrafted pieces of art that you would find at a street vendor in Ecuador. So, quickly, let's tell our viewers your Ecuadorian heritage, your upbringing, and then we'll get to all the good stuff here.
Yeah, so welcome to my shop. I was born in LA, and then my parents took me to Ecuador when I was a year old, and I grew up there till I was about 11 years old. So my first language was Spanish. And then when I came here, I had to learn English, but I grew up with all the culture and all the food and all the stuff all the good stuff that Ecuador
And still to this day, because your mom makes a lot of Ecuadorian yummies.
All the time.
What would you say for you was the biggest kind of, I guess, culture shock coming from Ecuador to the U.S. or going from Ecuador to the U.S.?
Learning English and lack of my football.
Oh, my football.
Soccer.
Football. Oh, my football. I'm like, is that an app? Okay, so football.
Football.
Yes.
But they have apps back then.
Right?
Appetizers.
There we go.
And my appetite.
Yes.
Ready for some Ecuadorian food.
Right. What is kind of the, like, your meats and potatoes of Ecuadorian cuisine? I know it's meat and potatoes.
Yeah,
but like,
I mean, it is. We do a lot of like, open fire cooking, like pork, guinea pigs. I'm sorry to everybody who loves guinea pigs. But there's also like good coastal food. There's like fish soup that they make that's really good, especially if you're hungover. So it's,
There you go.
or maybe feeling under the weather.
G, can I ask you too, and again, I don't mean to put you on the spot. I'm just curious because a lot of people think, okay, what is the main difference between, like, I grew up in Texas, we had Mexican food.
Mm-hmm.
What's the difference between like Mexican food and Ecuadorian food? Is there a flavor difference? Is there, do you have tacos as well, or do you have different things?
No, so that's so funny because speaking Spanish, people automatically assume like, oh, you like tortillas and stuff like that. Tortillas are non-existent in Ecuador.
Really?
We have our own version of tortillas, but they're made out of potatoes, and they're like little cakes like this big, and they're amazing. It is the seasoning and all that stuff is very different. I think similarity. I think we're closer to Colombian food than we are to Mexican food.
Okay.
So yeah.
Yeah, because Ecuador is bordered by Brazil, Colombia, and Peru.
I want to go to all those countries.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, and the cool thing about Ecuador, tell them where it lies.
Oh, we lie at 0 latitude, so the weather's a little weird depending on what part of the equator you're on.
Yeah.
Can you tell us? I'm fascinated by that because I don't know a lot about equator. What does that mean? So if you're above it or below it, the weather's different?
Yeah, very, very much so. And there's actually like there's a school trip that they make you take when you're a kid, and there's a monument like at the equator line in Ecuador, and they take you there and they do the whole experiment with the water. So if you on one side of the equator, the water spins one way, you take it to the other side, literally just move it over. Spins the other way.
That's wild.
If you put it right on top, it just comes right down, like straight down. It's cool. And
What?
That's crazy.
That is amazing.
And it's so crazy because like they also have these nails around the monument, and you can balance an egg on there, like on the head of the nail.
Oh.
Because of whatever is going on.
The
Is it
geometric
the
forces.
Is it the centrifugal force
Yeah, I guess.
of the Earth?
It's the way you love me.
Sure.
It's centrifugal bliss.
Jeremy, I'm an artist. You can't throw terms.
I know. I'm sorry. I can't. I just remember that term, so I was like, well, there you go.
Okay.
That's fascinating. I want to go and do that now.
Right?
Field trip.
Well, and there's also the
Galapagos
Islands, like, because you can get mountains with snow, you can get tropical, you can kind of get everything.
See, I assumed equator meant just warm weather.
No,
all the
so
time.
Same.
So we have the Amazon right by us. We have very cold weather where I grew up. Like I would literally walk out and you can see like the volcanoes like where we lived. It's really awesome. You have the coast, which is beautiful, and there's like a road that's called the Route of the Sun. It translates to the Route of the Sun, and it takes you through all the beaches in Ecuador.
Wow.
Which is really awesome. And then the Galapagos Islands, which the biggest diversity of animals in the world. Exist in that one little tiny island.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to go now.
All right, let's get to the art and the garments. So let's first start over here. So this is something like if you were to go into the city, like because you're from Quito.
Yeah.
So if you were to go in the city, you would find these.
No, so I'm from Quito. I'm from the capital. These are, I mean, you can find these in Ecuador, in Quito, in the capital, but these are mostly found. All of this stuff, really, in general, is mostly found in cities like Otavalo or Ambato, where it's like more like indigenous people live there.
Okay.
Including the jewelry that you're wearing right
yes,
now.
I
This is a
forgot.
traditional jewelry that the indigenous people wear in Ecuador.
I love that.
Yeah.
They wear a lot more of them.
Is the bright color a symbol of
bright
that?
color is very, I mean, as you can tell in that shirt and all of like these backpacks that
Yes.
they make and stuff. These are all handmade, by the way.
Yeah, all handcrafted, all handmade. This says Ecuador
this.
on it. Cute little backpack.
So, you know, it's very vivid color, so contrary to my wardrobe, but
Well, yeah. So
but yeah, very vivid colors.
Is this a women's garment then, so I shouldn't hold this up to myself? Because
That is
this would be for
Okay,
you.
I'll hold this
This
in
is
You
yes.
can match me. Look at
So
that.
this
Look
is
at
mine.
this.
I'm wearing mine right now.
Handcrafted, hand woven, beautiful artistry. You can see.
I love the fabric. It's very light.
Yes.
Yeah.
I like the fabric.
It's good for like a vacation day,
Yeah.
like if you were in Mexico.
I might have to borrow
When
this
you
next
took-
time I go on vacation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Absolutely.
wow.
So beautiful. And then these crucifixes on like actual wood.
Yeah.
You would hang
so,
that.
Yeah. So Ecuador is a very Catholic country, and actually that's one of the beautiful things about it is like the architecture down there is gorgeous because of the cathedrals that they have. So a lot of their art is inclined to Catholicism and Jesus and all
What, is there certain symbolism with the moon and the sun? Is that something that it's symbolic of Ecuador, or is it just the art they chose to make?
I think it's just the art they chose to make.
Because it's beautiful.
If anything, like they would have made like an Andes condor or something like that if it was to be symbolic of Ecuador. But I think it's pretty.
And then this fun guy,
Oh, that's a horse.
a horse with like a little key ring.
Yeah, it's
Looks like.
to hang your keys. Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
Look at this, because in my head, just when I saw that, I thought that horse was saying, "Howdy, partner." Look at, see,
He got some croots.
he does.
It's the one from Toy Story. What's his
I
name?
love it.
Bullseye.
Bullseye, there we go.
Bullseye. He is named.
Yeah, and then also you got some graphic tees. 1830 is the year Ecuador was founded.
I'm gonna say yes because it's on the shirt.
It says yeah, Republic,
It
and
says
then this one has the zero latitude line.
Okay, can I look? So Ecuador,
graphic.
I'm guessing, is which part of?
so I can
Yes.
show you.
Here, I'm gonna hold this up, and if you can point. Sorry.
Ecuador is literally right up there.
Right up here in this corner.
The little crevice right there.
A little crevice.
That is
I think-
amazing.
I think we might be one of the smaller countries in South America.
I think you are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, you know, we're cool.
What is that? What is the very long country that goes down this side?
That is, I believe,
Chile.
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 Thank you, Jake. Because I just remember seeing the map and going, man, that's a long country.
Yeah, that's a long,
is Chile.
long way down.
Okay, so G, coming up, you have made some homemade empanadas for us. We're gonna make a chimichurri sauce.
It's my take on chimichurri, but yes.
Yes, all
let's
right
do
then.
it.
Don't go anywhere. More with empanadas, chimichurri, and Hispanic Heritage Month right after this. That's fun.
Fun.
Good times.